think this is from a building, not from a store.
No, I haven't eaten food from the bins. Why will I do that? Because it's dirty and I'll get sick, and I prefer a pizza. No, I prefer to order it in Domino's, maybe Pizza Hut.
This is a building.
No, I think because like if it's like if there's a chips packet which is not open and it's in the trash can, then the chips haven't been touched by the rest of the trash, so the chips are still clean, but the packet is not. So maybe I could use gloves to open the chips packet and then eat. So that would still be better. But like if it was a half-eaten sandwich that was open and in the trash can, I wouldn't touch that.
I doubt it. This is bottled. No.
I'm Idris Bing, and this is La Générale in Sèvres. La Générale is a large commune of artists, working artists, visual, conceptual, performance artists, and even one American writer snuck in. That would be me. This is where we work. This is where we live. Welcome in. I came to La Gêne for a 2-month residency and decided I really liked Paris, and I decided to stay. So I've been here about a year working. I work as a journalist, writing about culture for magazines in the States, politics, and fiction too. And I work out of La Générale. I also go out and investigate French society, to give it a fancy sounding name, by seeing the people who go to scavenge off the fringes of French society.
Ooh, pistachio. Feuillette de mousse. Oh, mint. Okay.
Food should be fresh. It should be served that day, and so they have a series of laws. Things are date stamped, and what they don't have is any system for dealing with the food once it comes to that date and is still good. So they just throw it away. You and I saw last evening when we walked into the unnamed supermarket, and we didn't have to look hard. We just stopped at yogurt, and there they were selling things that were technically out of date.
Look at that. Look at that. 2910. This is illegal. This is illegal.
So it was motivated at the beginning by need. I mean, there was a month or two when I was really, as we say in English, flat broke, right?
Barbe, le cupcake. Ah, ça s'appelle cupcake. Ah, ouais, okay.
This is where the contemporary issue of food scarcity is being worked out. You have a more direct human contact with people you wouldn't meet. It's like going to a different kind of social meeting, right? In the year that I've been going out, roughly speaking, a year that I've been going out to the poubelles here, more and more people are there. It's a social taboo. It's a big one to not be in other people's garbage. It's very understandable. But from a writer's point of view, everything a writer does, everything most artists do, is about breaking taboos. Things that people can't talk about, the artist makes their issue. you saw the lady last night, and she was very adamant. She's a lovely person. You saw how warm she was in greeting me. I hadn't seen her in a few weeks. She's originally Portuguese, and she made a point of saying, look, I'm well dressed, I'm no clochard, I'm a socialist, and I have a son, and she was very proud of her son, and this is what she does to make ends meet in terms of food. There was another person there last night, and just the places that I go in Sèvres, I don't always meet people, but I meet a fair number of people going there at different times.
You know, kind of, you know, never satisfied with what they get, you know, more, give me more. That kind
All
of,
the
you know,
businessmen in their suits and their ties are free to drink martinis and watch the sunrise while Ruben sits alone in a 10-foot cell. An innocent man in a living hell. This guy is solid. This guy is really good. He knew the song. He knew the song. There is a movement called the Freegan movement. I do meet people who are involved in the Freegan movement or are very strict vegetarians, and they're going out. They're looking for what society no longer needs. Oh, man. Romanesco. It is Romanesco. To eat it is not so great, but to look at it, it's fantastic. The Romanesco, I love. Now, we have a lot of. This is good place. Not so good. Grapes. Yep. Maybe. But tomatoes! Look at that. Wow. Now some not so good. Okay, so. They're opposed to basically the creation of want, of lack, of not having, of the unequal distribution of goods in society. People who go there, you know, I think in a way it doesn't really matter whether they're consciously part of the movement or not. They are part of it by participating in this. It's a new social ritual. And my guess, my bet, my hunch, is that more and more people will be doing this. I came to Europe with a lot of great hopes that the European Union was a beautiful and brave experiment, and it is, but your leaders aren't doing anything to address the essential questions of the financial arrangement of society. So things will just get worse. Chômage, unemployment, people living, in the States we say below the poverty line. And they're all freegans, in a way. Poubelle sandwich. It'll be a new style of sandwich in Paris, the new fashion, the poubelle. We have bread, some good boule complète, 2 tomatoes, one with a very unpretty part, we admit, cheese, and un petit peu les finales de chorizo. Here it is. This is very tasty. Whoa, with great melted cheese. Look. Not so bad. An original creation. 100% from the poubelle. Well, there's the first one right there, all that melted cheese. Okay. Does it taste normal? No, better. Boule complète. You can have one. It's very good. Yeah, take as much of the cheese as you can.